Hey Bob, we got a really special episode today.
Oh yeah? Yeah, tell me why.
Yeah, we got my friends from the Red and Black Attack coming to help us with some attribute training.
Oh!
Yeah? Let's do it! You might be learning some crazy kung fu madness that can eventually turn into stuff like... Yeah, I think Bob wants to try it out. Oh my god. Today you're gonna learn two epic dynamic kicks. Some wacky doodle spinning move called the tornado kick. And a crazy flippy floppy switchy one called a butterfly kick. Let's break these bad boys down so we can understand the mechanics and identify ways to prevent injury. BAM! It's about time we got over something called the chicken kick. On a chicken kick, I'm gonna isolate a front kick, but I'm gonna do it in kind of a skip jumping fashion. I need to decide whichever my dominant leg is to kick with. My non-kicking leg is going to come up and point my knee towards the desired target. Now from there, I simply put that foot down and kick with my front kick. That's step number one. I can add a little skipperoo now to make it more technical. This is also the infamous Karate Kid kick. Now I bring my knee up, and I do a little jump, and I switch my feet. Bring your non-kicking leg up, point it towards your target, kick with the desired kicking leg as the other foot is landing. So now...
So chicken kick, huh?
Yeah, chicken kick.
Like the smelly animal?
Kinda.
Like what I put in my sandwiches?
Yeah, maybe.
What my bully used to call me?
Sounds like you need some counseling. Bam! Let's add the spin now! What's up?
General life success tip knowledge. Kovarch is not held responsible for any lost, stolen, or damaged egos.
Shh. The mechanics are gonna remain the same, trust me. I'm just gonna add a little spinny dooey thingy in the beginning of my chicken kick. But if you move slow, it really does stay essentially the same. To provide a visual aid, I've simply tied a white belt around what leg I want to kick with. The kicking leg I've selected is going to be in front of my body in my stance. What I'm simply going to do is that kicking leg is going to step all the way around, so my back now faces the camera. I keep that momentum turning over that same shoulder. I take my non-kicking leg, I point my knee up towards the camera, towards the screen, and then I do my chicken kick. That non-kicking leg might need to do a little bit of an adjustment step so you don't blow your hips out of their spine. It won't possibly ever be that dramatic, but make sure you're preventing injury. Move slowly and pivot where you need to. Sheesh. As you see, you can develop a lot of inertia, thus translating into power for a really solid move. Now it's time for the old flutterby kick. And that's the kick! Oh, yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
Well, of course you can. You got no legs. Your life's purpose is to get the snot beaten out of you.
Richie, you're so mean.
Sorry, that was a little too far. First step to getting this kick down, believe it or not, is some good old-fashioned heel kickers. I know that makes us feel like a fairy princess, but trust me, there's a method to my madness. Now I'm gonna try a straight leg version of heel kickers. So I bend my chest forward. Now I do a straight leg behind me. Notice how my chest is facing the ground. My heels are going up towards the ceiling one at a time. My shoulders remain forward. I know we feel like T-Rex Nation, but yet again, remember! Contrary to popular belief, I am a professional in this craft. We're gonna elaborate on this kick, but we need to have a couple of props for the next round. So I might need a couch or a bed. Go to your gear bag and grab your purple spike ball, your headgear, a minimum of 20 pounds of weight, your blue spike ball, and your new Chaku pistols. All right, how about just the couch? I'm gonna use the edge of the bed or the couch and be able to have a position where I can hold either a push-up position or a plank position. There's no particular preference to either one, just make sure you're able to put weight on this object without it tipping over in front of your face. I like to use my hands, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with one leg all the way up, keeping my chest facing the couch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Very similar to that little hop we did when we did our chicken kick, but this one's going behind us. Now I'm gonna try both feet at a time. So as I kick up with one foot, I also kick up with the other foot as I switch. Typically, people prefer this one side at a time, meaning leading with your right foot first or your left foot first. Doesn't necessarily matter. This is so much fun! That wasn't! Step 3 is legitimately a rock and roll hair twirl guitar solo! Thank you, Sacramento!
That looks straight whack, man.
Yeah, I guess I've earned a little bit of sass from you for show, but it actually has purpose, and here's what's gonna happen. As you can see, I'm back to my visual leg again. Get it? Visual leg, not visual aid. Bob's right, that was whack. Guitar solo is actually the most important part of this kick. Instead of spinning indefinitely over and over again, until my brain takes on the consistency of baked beans, I'm simply going to do one circle. And it's going to start in the direction of my kicking leg. So I'm going to come up here, I do one circle towards my kicking leg at first. Again, this can be done on your right or your left side. Now for the crazy part. Now I'm going to add the kick. So as I come around, as I pass my non-kicking leg, I merely turn my gaze towards the wall behind me. Now, I shift my hips and my kicking leg comes up, and then I switch. If I'm not moving too fast for you, which I know I tend to do, it's time to add the jump now. Now I turn, and as my kicking leg kicks, I jump and switch, keeping my stomach still towards the ground. Let's do that several different times, various angles with random music. Now when you do this move slow initially, you'll probably feel like a little awkward turtle. You might even feel like an awkward eagle, or an awkward palm tree. Hopefully you don't feel quite like awkward udders. But when you focus on the basics and you add some inertia and some speed to this, it turns into really a dope swag money poppin' move.
General knowledge statement tip. Please hold Kovars responsible for anything that is dope swag money poppin'.
And that's the kick!
I think this is the most difficult attribute challenge yet.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. Guys, take your time with this and make sure you reach out to a demo team coordinator at your campus if you have any questions or express interest in continuing some dynamic kicking training. I look forward to seeing you guys later in the week. Pow! Happy attribute training!